everybody, Coach Connie here, and I just got back from the grocery store and I'm gonna start making some fun things, some new things I haven't made before. And so bear with me, I'm just getting the kitchen set up and getting prepping done, so I probably won't even start making stuff for a few minutes. Maybe, I don't know, like 5 or 10 minutes. So just bear with me, okay? Roxy, what are you doing? Roxy, what are you doing? What do you want? Huh? I'm gonna steam some broccoli, but I'm just getting everything ready. I'm not actually gonna start. If you have any questions for me, don't hesitate to let me know. I'm not sure I can answer them, but I'll try. This is my favorite knife. I got 3 of these many years ago at the Philadelphia food show or home show. And honestly, you never have to sharpen it, and it's just the most amazing knife. So I'm just gonna start by cutting up the broccoli. And I like steaming the broccoli, but I'm not gonna start it right away because we're not gonna be ready to eat yet. Really easy, and it's so delicious when it steams. I'm gonna make a mayonnaise and Braggs Amino sauce for on top of the broccoli, which is Steve and my favorite sauce. I think it's like a Japanese sauce. Using the Braggs is like a soy sauce, but healthier version of a soy sauce. So broccoli is all in the steam pan, and I put it on the stove. I'm actually not starting it yet though. So now I have to go get a new tool because we are going to make, I'm gonna actually make French fries, healthy French fries. Have you ever heard of such a thing? Healthy French fries. They're gonna be really good for us with hardly any sugar or any carbs. You will not believe it. So, added turnips. I'm gonna be using these turnips to make the French fries. Roxy, are you hungry? Roxy. And here comes my secret weapon that's going to make these into nice French fries. So if you haven't seen one of these, they're a lot of fun. So you can see how I use it. It is a spirilizer. I got it on Facebook. It's really, really easy to use. And and we are going to make French fries out of turnips. So this will be fun, lots of fun. I'm not sure what, this is kind of a cool one because it has different blade settings, and you just turn the blade to whatever setting you want. So I'm actually not sure what setting I'm going to use for the French fries. Probably the smaller one. I might try this one. I've never used this one this small, and we put the blade. Never used it that small, but it will be interesting. Gosh, I swear I forget how to use this thing. It's been so long. Aha! Well, that's pretty easy. So you just set the blade, and I had forgotten how to use it. It's been so long. Let me get a pan to capture these. These are going to be pretty cool. So we'll capture them in this pan. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so first thing first, I gotta wash my hands. And then before I do this, I'm gonna actually kind of peel these things. So I think they need to be peeled. Normally, I keep the skin on everything because there's lots of nutrition. Most nutrition is in skin. But this is the first time I'm doing this, so I'm actually gonna peel them because the recipe called to peel them. So the first time I do anything new, I follow recipe. After I follow the recipe and see how it turns out, I might change it up. Now the recipe for these really has me slicing these a lot like French fries. So I'm already breaking the rule, but I'm gonna try to do it my spirilizer because I just think it might turn out pretty cool in the spirilizer. So I want to see how it turns out. Okay. Now the spirilizer is pretty neat in that we have water on the feet so it'll stick to the counter. This is my water bottle I drink out of. So let me just make sure it's going to stick really well to the counter. So we put, I'm going to make sure you can see it. So let me tell you all the things you can do with this. I bought some squash, and I'm going to peel the squash, and I'm going to put it through the spirilizer, and I'm going to turn the squash into spaghetti. It'll spiralize, and then I will cook it on top of the stove in some coconut oil and turn it into like a spaghetti until it gets soft, and then Steve and I will eat it like a spaghetti. So instead of getting all the carbs, okay, so this is on pretty tight. You press it down because I want it to be nice. One side isn't on real tight. Oh well, let's see how this works. Then it has a little cap like this. You take it off. You don't want to lose that thing. I do think I'm going to change the blade to a little bit bigger and see how that comes out. Let's see how this comes out. I don't know if there's a front or a back to this. So you put it in the hole, and then you put this side on, and you just turn it. It's really easy. See? They're coming out like spirals. And then if it's not real even, whoops, if it's not real even, you just take it back and we put it on another area. Because I didn't get it, like you take which is the highest area and put it on there. There we go. oil keeps coming off of this. I'm not sure why. Let's take a look at what we got. So we're getting a lot. So this is what I think I'm going to actually put some olive oil on these and make them into French fries. So rather than do like a real French fry, it'll just be a spiralizer. Again, if it gets stuck, you just part of all of it. See how it gets this little like ring in the middle where it doesn't really go through? That's gonna taste good. I still have a little more. I try to get as much as I can, you know? It's having a tough time. Not sure why. I've never done this turnip before. So there, it looks like I got all of it. It's really interesting, huh? Let's just take this off. I'm thinking I bought 2 of these. We might just need one. And then I'm thinking we don't need these 2. What I might do is put them in a plastic bag for now. These look like enough to me, actually, for Steve and I. So then you take it off. See, it's on really good. And you put this back on after you clean it, but you just take this off and I shove it in the fridge. And I might spiralize while I have this machine out. I think I'll make the spaghetti because, while I have the machine out, may as well. But I'm gonna get a bag right now to put this turnip in that I had. What I'm gonna do is put a little water on the turnip. See, it's gonna get just a little bit of water, and then I use a paper towel and put the paper towel around it, and I'll keep it fresh. Okay, and I'll make something tomorrow night with this turnip, maybe like potatoes. So let's see what else we're gonna do with this. I'll show you what we're gonna do. We are going to, you turn the oven on to make these, the instructions called for 425 degrees in the oven for 45 minutes, if you can believe that. But we get olive oil, and I'm gonna get some garlic pepper and put on them. So, now I have good olive oil, but let me tell you, this is very expensive. I got this at a conference called Longevity Conference, and it's iced pressed raw organic virgin olive oil. It's amazing. We're going to use these on the turnips. And I have my garlic powder. Now, I don't do the sea salt like they call for while it's cooking. When they're done, after the 45 minutes, like normal things that I, when I do potatoes, but I'm not eating potatoes right now because I'm trying to keep my carbs low. But when they come out and when they're piping hot, I sprinkle the sea salt on, because there's something about the sea salt loses something during the heating process. But when things come out, right when they come out, the first thing I do is put the sea salt on top, and it's so much better that way. You just kind of taste the salt more. So it's just better that way, trust me. So first, I'm gonna actually add a little pepper. So we're gonna put some olive on here. Notice I'm pretty generous with the olive oil, even though this is my really expensive one. And then you just, you make sure everything is coated with that olive oil. Okay, so, and I do each of these steps, I do kind of like individually. Now what I need to do though is wipe off my hand and get the toast. I put it in the toaster oven. We don't use the oven much. The oven's more like my storage area. So let's start the toaster oven for 400 and we'll put it on. We'll put it on roast for 404. They called for 475. That seems awfully hot to me. And then it called for 45 minutes. That's a long time too. So 30. Let's do 35. Let's do 35 and see how that works. And I'll check them then at 35. What I love about the toaster oven is it beeps on me. So, so what was I going to do? Oh, so I kind of put this expensive olive oil in it and got them all coated. Oh, I know what I wanted. I want to coat the pan. I want to show you how I coat the pan. So this is just the tray that came with my toaster oven. And if you don't have a toaster oven, I highly recommend a toaster oven. I mean, we use it more than our regular oven. So what I do is put the extra virgin olive oil spray on the paper towel and I wipe down the pan with it. Rather than drench it, I just wipe it down so that things won't stick. Now it did call for parchment paper, and if I have some, I think I'll use it. Let me check. So I found parchment paper. Didn't know I had it, but I'm actually going to use the parchment paper on what it called for. I just eyeball everything, you know? That's kind of the way I do things. We'll just set it down on the parchment paper. Hopefully it won't stick. Maybe that's the purpose. I don't know. Okay, the next thing we need to do is put on our garlic powder. I'm pretty generous with the garlic powder. So I do my powders, and I'm going to do my pepper now too. Steve's going to be surprised. And then now I'm going to mix again. So I first mix in the olive oil, and then I do the spices. And you can add whatever spices you like. If you want to add a hotter spice, that's fine. So everything's getting really, it's smelling good. You know what smells good is the garlic. The garlic sauce is smelling really good. If I had some cloves of real garlic, I would put them in here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put this on our sheet. And the idea is to spread them out, right? Because it's going to be 475, so that's really hot, for 45 minutes, although we set it just for 25 to start. But these are pretty thin with the spirilizer. They got very nice, as you can see. And again, I had never done the spirilizer with the turnips before. And this will be very healthy alternative to French fries for Steve and I. But look at how they smell amazing. It's the garlic, obviously, but they smell amazing. Now I'm going to leave this bowl here because I'm going to spirilize my my squash for the spaghetti tomorrow night. So when I hear the oven go off and it's ready, we will put it in. So let's set up the spirilizer and do the squash. I like keeping the kitchen neat while I'm working so that I don't have a big cleanup mess. So I put things away when I don't need it, or put them aside when I don't need them. So we're gonna keep the bowl here because we're gonna just reuse this bowl to put the squash in it. Now I first need to take the skin off the squash. This is a new squash for me, honestly. I got it at the Japanese market. I'm not sure what type of squash it is. I've never had it before, so it's a green one. I'm not even sure what kind of squash it is, but you know, I'm pretty adventurous with my food, and a lot of times this is how I discover new stuff to eat. And so this is really green. So not only is it green, the skin, it's green on the inside. So this will be up, ready to go in. So let's put these in because it's a long time cooking. Okay, so I'm defrosting. I purchased these all grass-fed, black Angus, no hormones or antibiotic fed beef, and they're already cooked. I got them at Costco. So I'm just defrosting. I was able to, it came with 12 patties for like $10 at Costco. And so I just put them in these bags. These are my friends. So they're just defrosting for tonight's dinner. Tonight's dinner is going to be good. Steve's going to be very happy. Very, very happy husband. That's always a good thing. He works on Sunday a lot like me. I do a lot of my private consultation on Sunday. Okay, so this is an interesting squash, if I must, and I have my favorite serrated knife. Let's look at what the inside of this, ooh, look at that. It's very interesting, this squash. I gotta say, I'm always surprised. Food is beautiful. Okay, so let's do some sterilizing, right? While we have it out, let's put it back on the counter. Let's see if I can do this. We want to push it down. I would love to try the smaller setting, but honestly, I've never done it. Maybe I should try the smaller setting. Huh. It's still got, let's try it. I still have pieces of whoops, okay. That's just the guard that goes there. We just put this back on. We just put this back on. Hey babe, Steve just came home. No. My husband just came home, so we're making dinner for him. Babe, you want to say hi?
I got chili fries.
I'm making...
I know. I got salad and chili fries.
Okay, I'm making healthy fries. He got chili fries. What do you do, right? He's a guy. No offense. Okay, so now we're going to do the squash. We're going to... Look at this squash. I don't know if anybody knows what type this is. It's pretty interesting. So we put it in the middle. We put this on the end. We'll put our bowl here. What I don't like about the bowl, I wish it would tip up. I wish I had something to hold it so that it tipped up. Ah, here we go. I think, let's see if that works. Ooh, look at it. Wow, this is amazing. Babe, we're making spaghetti squash. It's going to be for tomorrow night. No. Okay, let's move its location. Now look at, this is going to be the spaghetti squash. Amazing. I just get, it looks like it's very soft in the middle. That's what's going on. So it could be I'm going to have to cut it in half. Yeah, it's very soft in the middle. Let's cut it in half and see what we got. That's kind of interesting. Oh, okay, so maybe we don't do this whole squash. Let me just see. Yeah, it's got a soft middle. So we won't do the whole thing. And I'll turn it back to, see the middle? There, now you can see the middle is soft. So I'm not sure if that means because this side isn't soft, but the closer to the one end I got, the middle is soft. So let's use the non-soft end, come back and finish it up to as far as we can get. See, now I'm seeing some seeds. So the end of it has seeds and it's soft, so who knows what it is. So this will make our spaghetti squash. Now we can wash it. We'll put it in the sink and let's take a look at our squash. So here's the sections that's like a lot of the white seeds. I might keep it, I'm hoping it's not bitter, the seeds. And I might keep it because the seeds are actually good for you. So I'm just mixing it up into some of the mix. There's still some oil from the turnip, and there's a little garlic and there's a little pepper. So I'm just reusing the same bowl. And this, what I'm gonna do with this, because I'm not ready to, we're not gonna have spaghetti squash tonight, we'll have spaghetti squash tomorrow night. But since I had the spirilizer out and I was using it, I thought, let me make the spaghetti squash. I'm gonna put the spaghetti squash in the bag, just like I did the extra turnip. So it's ready to go tomorrow night and I don't have to worry about it. So again, I'm gonna actually put it back in its produce bag, and I'm gonna get a little piece of the cloth wet, put it in here. So it's a damp cloth, and I'm gonna put my spirilizer spaghetti squash in here. So tomorrow night, all I have to do is, after Steve comes home, is really saute that spaghetti squash in some garlic and olive oil on top of the stove until it gets a nice soft consistency. Once it has a nice soft consistency, it'll be ready. I'll put the spaghetti sauce on and meatballs. I made meatballs with, so I had some really great beef that I mixed up with flax seeds. So I put my flax seeds in my blender in here, and I made a flaxseed meal. Instead of using breadcrumbs as filler to the ground beef to make my meatballs, I ground the flax seeds. I use the flax seeds for my filler, break the egg. It tastes amazing, and my meatballs are so good. You can either do turkey meatballs like that or beef meatballs like that. So knowing that I don't want carbs, I don't want the extra sugar carbs in me, I'm using flax seeds and it tastes amazing. So we only got this one pan dirty. When all of that, we only got the one pan dirty. We worked with a new squash. We'll see how that squash spaghetti tastes tomorrow night. That'll be interesting. And we got an extra turnip that we didn't know we would have because now I did buy some chives. So we're gonna cut the chives up because I'm gonna put the chives on top of my healthy French fries. So when the French fries come out, we'll put the chives on top along with the sea salt. And again, I just keep my area clean so it's not like a big cleanup job. I hate to have to have a big cleanup. So if anybody's interested, I'm using the ice pressed raw organic extra virgin olive oil. Whew. This stuff is like a drug, no lie. Love it. Okay. We're gonna cut up the chives, and then we're gonna put the chives in a little bowl. The chives are gonna go on top of our healthy French fries. And I'll only use a few of them. I'm not gonna use a lot of chives. So maybe just 2. Cut my finger today. So these chives will go on top of our healthy French fries. They'll be really good. So this is an easy dinner. We're gonna have, all I do is have to turn on my broccoli. We're gonna have steamed broccoli. We're going to have warm our grass-fed beef. And I have the healthy fries in the toaster oven right now. And we're gonna make the Japanese dressing for on top of the broccoli. So I'll make that, and then dinner's really ready. We're just then waiting for the fries. So here are the chives. Chives are ready to go. I think that's probably enough chives. I'm gonna save the rest and put them back in the fridge. So all of this goes back in the fridge. So here are the chives for tonight. They'll go on top of the healthy French fries. I'll put the recipe to the French fries in the comments. Okay, let's see. We're going to warm the beef in the toaster oven after the French fries come out. You know, I'm just trying to multi-purpose everything, right? It's called easy. Everything is easy. Oh, I know what we need to make. Let's put this back in the fridge. I had this Kavita. My husband must have moved it on me. I'm just putting stuff away because I don't want it to be a mess. So we don't need to start the broccoli yet because remember I set the oven for 35 minutes. Let's take a peek. Oh, wow, they're already getting browned. Ooh, they look delicious. I might put some ghee butter on them just to amp up. I purchased the best ghee butter. I want to show it to you. Where is it? Okay, check this out. This stuff is like a drug. It's like a drug. So this is a full year pasture raised golden nugget ghee turmeric lion's mane butter, and it's from a farm here in Northern California. I met the farmers at a health conference, and this turmeric butter, this is unlike anything you've ever had. I mean, it is so beautiful. And anything you add, like warm coming out, and I put a little, drizzle a little on top, it's just the richest, deepest flavor with a little turmeric. So it's so good. I'm gonna add a little to our healthy French fries. And this is my Kavita. You know, I love my probiotic drinks. A lot of the drinks have so much sugar. I like them all, but they have so much sugar. This is the one. This is called Lemon Cayenne, Cavita Lemon Cayenne. If you like these drinks, it's the only one I recommend if you're watching your sugar. Guess what? This has a total of 1 gram of sugar and 1 gram of carb. And there's 2 servings in here. So it's a total of 2 grams of carbs for me and 2 sugars, which is not too bad for a probiotic drink. But I just love it. Cayenne pepper, it's amazing. I swear, I love this stuff. I'm addicted. It's expensive though, but that's okay. Today's Sunday. So I got my hamburgers ready. Let me put them in a bowl because we're gonna heat them up. The hamburgers are gonna go into the toaster oven. After, I don't know where I keep these bowls. Hamburgers go in the toaster oven after I take out the healthy French fries. And we'll only do 2 hamburgers. Steve and I won't eat more than 2, so we'll put 1 back. So tonight's, I didn't make the sauce for the broccoli. So let me show you. Okay, this is going to be a sauce for the broccoli. So when I steam the broccoli, I'll only steam it once it comes up to boil, which is in here. When I steam, so you'll see, we love broccoli, and we like it like el dente, right? Not too overdone. And you know, my husband's Japanese, and he taught me how to make this sauce, and we love it. So we will pour this sauce on top of the broccoli along with sesame seeds. So I always have sesame seeds. I'm running out of them, but we will sprinkle sesame seeds. But what we use is we use Just Mayonnaise. It's called Just Mayonnaise, and it is all natural, preservative-free egg mayonnaise dressing, and there are 0 carbohydrates in it, no carbs and no sugars. And then this is what I wanted to show you. So it's a mixture, and I don't do everything. I do everything by just look, right? I don't measure, but you'll see how I do it. It's a mixture of this and soy sauce, shoyu sauce. And instead of soy sauce, the healthier option to soy sauce is Braggs Amino liquid aminos. So if you haven't had Braggs liquid aminos, you use this in place of your soy sauce, and it's much, much healthier for you. Now, in 1/2 teaspoon, there is 0 carbohydrates. So, and let's check the sugars, there's 0 sugar. So 0 fat in it, and it's just no preservatives, all from soy protein. So, I mean, Braggs has been around for over 100 years. He even has like a health book that I have that I read. But I also get the Braggs apple cider vinegar because it has the mother in the bottom of the apple cider vinegar. So Braggs liquid aminos and Braggs apple cider vinegar. Again, the liquid aminos from Braggs is just like your soy sauce. You wouldn't know the difference. So we'll make the sauce. You know what I'm missing? I'm missing my little mixer, which I had. I remember I did something special with it. And I forget what I did with it. Where did I put it? Well, I can use a fork. I have a little mixer. I can use a fork, but I have a cute little mixer. So like I just do it by eyesight. I first put in the mayonnaise, and again, it's just for Steve and I. So, you know, we don't want a lot. Come on, it's like a ketchup bottle, huh? There we go. So, maybe I should have picked up more mayonnaise. This is what you do. Okay. And now I just take the Braggs And I just do it by ear, like by sight, right? Like this is the ratio. I can smell the Braggs. It's amazing. And you just mix it up. Okay, until it becomes nice and smooth. And this will be the sauce on top of the broccoli. And it's absolutely delicious. Okay, so we're all set. I love it. Oh my God, it's out. This Braggs Aminos is out. So I keep the, so I have everything ready. I have the sauce for the broccoli. I'm gonna put the ghee on top of our healthy French fries. We'll put the sesame seeds, and this will go in just to get heated. The meat's already cooked just to heat up after we take the French fries out. Let's take a peek at the healthy French fries. Scout, are you watching Mommy cook? Do you want to say hi, Scout? Scout, do you want to say hi? You want to say hi? Huh? You want to say, come here. Come here, Scout. See if Scout can come say hi. Scout, come say hi. Come here. Come say hi. Scout, come say hi. Let's take a peek. Ooh, these look amazing. I'm actually gonna take 2 out. I want to taste them. I want to taste what they taste like. So I took 2 out. They're not quite done, but they look good. And I'm gonna just give a taste. I put a little salt on them. I'm just anxious to see how they're gonna turn out. Oh my God. Oh my God. These are so good. Wow. They're gonna be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Anyway, that's dinner. It's carb-free almost, no sugar, all like healthy natural foods. It's really easy, as you can see. I use my spirilizer. If you haven't had one, they're kind of fun. I have a hand one too, but I got that bigger one. I like it better. And that's about it. Any questions? There's Scout. Let's see. Scout. Let's say hi. Oh, Scout wants to eat. Scout, say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Scout, he's so curious. He loves being in the kitchen with me. Okay. No questions. I think that's it. I don't really have anything else. Dinner's going to be ready. The French fries will be done. I'll take a photo of everything on the plate. I'm going to put the recipe to the healthy French fries in the comment section. So I hope you enjoyed. Bye, everybody.